EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
38-yard line.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely looking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up first and 10 at the 34. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
9-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mariota.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now the former Utah man, this is Devontae Booker. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First down.
From the red zone now, Mariota. He'll buy some time right. He'll find his running back here, Richard. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
2nd down and 8. To throw is Mariota. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Richard there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This
touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, 38 yards.
And Washington has taken the lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first down, Richard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mariota being chased out left. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mariota again. Steps away to his left. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now a give, right side. It's Gibson, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Smith on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
He's tackled.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
At the 38.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Good. Makes this Washington 21. Raiders 7. Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Las Vegas.
And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
The 31-yard line.
Again, it's Mariota. And And this is caught at the 8. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To the air again. Mariota eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Reuben Foster picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Mariota's pass intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked on by Troy Apke. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out.
Touchdown, Washington! J.D. McKissic, 32 yards.
And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Second down, Mariota. A short one here, secured by the tight end, Waller. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
On the play. Brings up third down.
Now Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Fourth down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going. It's Mariota.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw again. Mariota. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On 3rd down. Flushed out right. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Quick throw out wide from Mariota. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a 1st.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Mariota. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, 30 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps, a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
28, Raiders 15. Daniel
following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A run here for J.D. McKissic. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's McKissic. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter of play.
Back now at FedEx Field.
28.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. They'll try the air now with Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Forced out to his left. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up second and goal.
To second and goal at the Raiders.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away. And Washington going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
So here comes Alex Smith as he'll lead his guys up to the line to go for 2. Smith. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Washington 34, Raiders 15. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Richard on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Mariota lets this go for Renfrow downfield. And a
A super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
It's a gain of 5 on the play.